Okay, let's talk.
From today, 24th of July, it becomes mandatory in the UK to wear masks inside shops and other enclosed public areas. We're only a few months behind a lot of other countries, but as we know, Boris Johnson is doing a hell of a job.
We didn't listen!
Now here, in Britain, we like to think that we are pretty smart. Pretty clued up.
We export French knickers to France.
We understand the world around us.
Okay, now sit down.
Okay.
2 minutes, guys.
Okay, right. It's going to be a tremendous success.
We know what needs to be done. We will keep calm and carry on.
This way!
And the media keeps telling us we're better than the Americans.
With a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light. And I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant, where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning?
But I'm sure the Americans are also dealing with this pandemic with class, dignity, and steely resolve. Let's see how the Americans are reacting to masks.
I refuse to put a mask on. I'm in a free country. I'm healthy. They can't allow me not to wear a mask. I have civil liberty rights. All lives matter. My life matters. What do they want me to drop dead wearing a goddamn mask?
No problem. By any chance, do you have a mask?
No, I don't.
Do you mind to put your shirt on top right here?
I
That'll be really appreciated. I'm sorry?
You believe in that shit?
I just want to shop. That's
Maybe it is unconstitutional.
It is.
I don't know.
I'm an American. This is fucking America. I don't have to do this shit.
Come on, 80 degrees.
You're reducing your oxygen content. When you pass out, don't ask me for help because I'm not going to help you.
Why are you angry if I wear a mask?
Because you're wearing a mask out of stupidity and you're further pushing the agenda. And the agenda is the deep state, which wants to control all of us and have us living in fear and thinking that you're contaminated. It is false narrative. And when you wear a mask, which you can certainly do, you are further pushing the agenda that is condemning all of us and keeps us living in a state of terror.
Ah, America, land of the free, home of the brave. They will not bow down to the deep state. George Washington himself would cry tears over the tyranny occurring today. Surely the public in Britain will have a much more mature attitude towards having to wear a mask.
There are now 7,221 pledges of support to Simon Dolan's Keep Britain Free movement. All choices are made on a political basis and not health.
Most of us here have already done extensive research. We've looked at all of the science. We've paid attention to everything our government scientists said for months. Very quickly it started to become evident that the virus itself had already peaked before we went into lockdown. That's what the epidemiologists would be able to say, but anyone who knows or understands anything an epidemiologist has said about that can see how the big spike happened. So obviously all of the peak of infections happened prior to lockdown.
This is embarrassing. But why should you have to wear a mask? You haven't got any symptoms of COVID. And what difference does a mask make when it comes to keeping viruses? When it comes to stopping the spread of an infection, you have to think about something called the R number. The R number is something we've heard a lot about over the last few months. But what is the R number? Think of the R number as the number of people someone with an infection will infect. If the R number is bigger than 1, you're infecting more than one person. Therefore, the infection keeps spreading. If the R number is less than 1, you're infecting less than one person. Therefore, the number of people with the infection decreases over time. It's simple maths, and it's something that is easily understandable. Something we've also learned about COVID is that it will spread from asymptomatic people. This could mean that a lot of people get COVID. Don't feel too bad, but don't think it's COVID, because COVID is very serious. And then they go out and spread it all over people in a manner that we've examined a little bit earlier. So what's the best way to reduce the R number or keep the R number low? It's easy. Wear a mask. If you cover your mouth and nose, you'll keep us all safe. What a COVIDiot.